Meditation today is on a verse from Vivekchudamani. This verse is verse number 492. For those who are subscribed to the broadcast, the daily broadcast of the Upanishads, or I do circulate the daily on a daily basis a broadcast of either the Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita, or some text like Vivekchudamani. And now in the last 10, 12 days, I have been doing meditation verses of Vivekchudamani. So slowly in the next few sessions, I want to take up these verses which are prescribed by Shankaracharya in this Vivekchudamani text. There are many verses which talk about meditation, and I will go through some of these verses in the next few weeks. You all have gone through it in some form or the other, but it's just a revision. I have done 115, 120 sessions so far for meditation. It will be a similar exercise, but it will be a good exercise. But these are specific meditation verses, so I'm bringing it into our meditation sessions. What is this verse? What is the meaning of this verse? It is the same meaning as Keno Upanishad. Shrotrasya shrotram, manaso manaha, vacho hi vacham. Same similar idea is here. How do I realize the self? The self is other than the seer, hearer, the speaker, doer, experiencer. So the first portion of this is, I am not a ahamkara, the ego, which is experiencing the world. See, there are two seers in this body. As I said, one is a changing seer. The waker wakes up and then he experiences different experiences throughout the day. And when this is happening, there is a change in the vrittis, in the mind's thoughts. See, when we study Vedanta, we have to understand our mind at least to the level of thoughts. So here, what it says is, I am not the seer, hearer, speaker, even speaker, because the one who is using the sense, the organs of action is the mind. Mind by itself cannot have the power to use the sense organs. It gets the power from Atma. That Atma, which gives the power to the sense organs, is eternal, is unbroken, beyond activity. This is what is said in Mandukya, avyavaharyam. Boundless. Boundless means what? There is no seema. There is in Sanskrit seema. It's called seema. So there is no boundary between which exists in Atma. It is unattached. These are all words which we have used before. Asanga nature, unattached. Infinite means it's beyond time, the essence of knowledge. It is Chaitanya Swarupaha. See, there is a difference between Swarupaha and what you experience as Anubhava. Anubhava is always with Triputi. There is a subject, doer, and there is an instrument of the sense organs, and there is a mind. That's also an instrument. There is a Triputi involved. Object is involved, subject is involved, and the instrument is involved. But when these three are not in use, who are you? I am this eternal, unbroken, boundless, unattached Atma. See how Shankaracharya can pack this entire nature of Atma in such beautiful verses. Okay? So please, let's close our mind, let's close our eyes, and then let's meditate on this verse. All these verses, when you meditate, what happens is the mind quietens down, becomes sattvic. In sattvic mind, the self gets reflected. It shines in a sattvic. Normally, the mind is rajasic. In our meditation sessions, we are only quietening our mind and making it sattvic. Because mind is three gunas. It is Maya. It is inexplicable. I will go through this topic of Maya a little bit more in the future. It comes in Mandukya Upanishad very beautifully. But right now, what we do is try to meditate as first, I am not the seer, which is the ahamkara, which is the ego, which is a seer. Behind this ego is this sakshi, which is always there. Nitya sakshi. Unbroken. Why do we say unbroken? It is there in the sleep state also. That is my nature. If I know this, then what will happen? I will never be affected by anything in creation. That is the beauty of meditation on these verses. Okay, so let's close our eyes and meditate on this beautiful verse of Vivekchudamani. Sit erect, spine erect. Keep your feet firmly on the ground if you're sitting in a chair and listening to the talk. Meditation is a time which is usefully utilized by me. This is a time to go beyond my daily activities. Just like the actors on a stage, they go behind the stage to the green room. Similarly, I, the actor who is playing the roles in the waking state, come to my green room. The green room is nothing but the self, the pure self. In this green room, I am not doing any activities with my sense organs or organs of action. I am the pure self. Pure consciousness, awareness. Advaita Swarupaha. To realize this self, I don't use the medium of the body or mind. The Upanishads are the only source or proof for Atma. As Atma, I can own my immortal nature. I am not bound by time. I am timeless. Changeless. This revelation of Atma comes from the study of the Shastra. all the experiences in my life come and go. The source of all experiences, all thoughts, cognitions is Atma. The resolution ground for all my experiences is the Atma. Pure awareness. The spiritual light. Self-evident. Non-dual. Blissful. I remember this nature even when transactions happen or don't happen. Thoughts come and go. They exist for a split second. Sound comes and goes. Consciousness remains. So, that self is me. pure awareness. There is no division in this awareness. I love this Ananda Swarupaha. Unconditional Ananda. Is Swarupa Ananda. Om. 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 Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Again, become aware of the breath in this body. I rub my palms and gently open my eyes.